Every kid in Belmont, North Carolina seems to be riding a bike. And that's the story I want to tell you next. The one thing kids want, and parents want to be able to give them, is a bike. But here in this little town, as elsewhere, there are parents who just can't afford to do it. It hurt Jethro Mann to see kids growing up without bikes. See, he grew up without a bike.
They didn't leave you a bicycle?
And so, while Jethro Mann knows he can't find a solution to everything that's wrong in the world, he decided he could do something about this.
Let's see if we can get one for you.
In his garage, with broken bikes that he repaired, he started a sort of lending library of bicycles.
Somebody want to ride this bike?
Any kid can have one by just signing it out.
You're welcome.
See y'all later.
Be careful.
Jethro Mann has about 35 of them now, all sizes, all fixed up by him.
You have a good time.
I notice they're all pretty careful to check them out.
Yes, we have a little system here. It's an honor system. If they fail to bring it back in this afternoon, tomorrow they don't get to ride, or they don't get to ride but a little while. So they're pretty nice about bringing them back, and we try to use this as a learning situation for them, teach them how to be responsible for something, teach them that if they'll take care of other people's things, they can't help but take care of their own. And it works out pretty good.
Jethro Mann repairs the bikes for little kids, but this may be the most important part. He teaches little kids to repair the bikes for littler kids.
Let the air out and I mash it down with this.
This is the strongest memory we carried away from Mr. Mann's garage. Keith Henderson, 11, fixing a flat for Courtney Williams, 6.
All right. You're in for business. What do you say?
Thank you.
Tell him you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Turn it over for him. All right, sir. You have a good day.
Bicycle mechanics is not the only thing that is being taught here, as you can see.
I think a lot of times the politeness is a reflection. This is my way of thinking about it. Sometimes children will treat you kind of the way you treat them. I found that to be true all along the way. And the things that we say to the children, we have to live up to it. So I find myself having to go pretty far on the limb sometimes to provide when they come and ask, because I already told them that if they ask in the right way, they'll get things. So it's a two-way thing. Mrs. Reed, who runs the store up here, said, Mr. Mann, said, you all are doing a good job with the children. So you have them correcting me now. So if I ask them to do something and I don't say thank you, they'll say, you're welcome. So say, just keep it up. So we're real proud.
Along toward supper time every evening, the bicycles return, and the children who signed them out carefully now sign them carefully back in. Jethro Mann has a full-time job, by the way, working for the state. He gives all his spare time to this. You can't get to know him without wondering whether you would have the patience to do what he is doing, or the money. I asked him if this didn't cost him most of his money.
Yes, a good bit of it, but I don't have many vices, so this is about my only vice. So I enjoy spending this that I would be spending on other things in a way that would be helpful to somebody.
When it gets dark each night and the kids go home, Jethro Mann goes in for his own supper. But he'll be out here later, probably, working on the bicycles, as he does very often until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
I look at it this way. I have had a pretty good life myself, and I'm not apt to have very much more. But whatever I do have, I hope it will contribute to somebody else's welfare. And this is what we try to do.